All right, guys, this is Mobile Gamer Nerd, and we are back with another episode of God's Raid. Let's see where we're at and what we've been doing. So we have gotten pretty far in hell mode. We've actually gotten to 5-9. So we're going to touch base on that. I think it's doable, but yeah, I get hit with a lot of damage right off the bat in that fight, so it's a little bit tough. As far as my heroes go, we are now at level 55 on my other. Actually, no, 54 on my secondary heroes. So we're getting there. We did get our swordsman to 5-star. So he is 129,000 power. We used a bunch of upgrade stuff to try to get a few extra levels. So we got like 2 here. So this is now a plus 12. Like we got a few pieces that are pretty good at this point. And then we did start working on some random gear like this one. So now we have this piece that has 5 stars on it. A lot of block damage, a lot of other things. So yeah, it's the first 5-star gear. Actually, we can do this. There we go. Can we click this down? I don't even know. Oh, we have to go down. There we go. We got a lot of block damage and dodge. Unfortunately, no crit or anything like that. But hey, whatever. We got some defense, and that's honestly good because it'll keep them alive a little bit longer. So we are going to attempt to try to get some purple gear in any slots that are purple at this point. I'm going to try to get some legendary plus gear for this stuff, but right now I think we're going to just focus on a few pieces of purple gear, maybe accessories. I'm thinking like we can do some of these accessories here and get those to 5-star. So I think that's going to be the way forward. However, when you look at like a piece of gear like this, all right, so his attack on this piece of gear, which I've noticed is a little strange, like 930 attack, plus he's got the defense, crit, pen, and accuracy. So if we look at a weapon, let's see, who is it? She's got a plus 10. Look at that, 434%, but it does have the increase by 10%. So I mean, it really not. I don't know if this works on the hero. I assume it works on the hero, not the weapon. But either way, it's not even close. Like that's the thing. So if we have weapons that are like this, 930, we're probably going to stick to that instead of a 5-star purple piece of gear. However, I'm going to try and fill in my slots now. So everything will eventually be plus, plus something. All right, we have a few pieces that we broke, so we're going to need some hammers and things like that. But otherwise, we're just going to move forward, and that's kind of where we're at. And everybody is good. I think he's got his final awakening on his attack. So we've got this one here, which is actually pretty good. And so we're level 21. So we got 1300 attack there. Pretty good. And I've leveled up a few of my gods as well. Let's look at this real quick. Whoop, gods. So we have leveled up a few gods. We did get Nike to level 40, and then we need to upgrade her for the next quest, and then we get another piece of legendary, I think it's actually legendary plus gear from the mainline quest, so we will be moving forward on that. I just got to get the pieces from her. Yeah, I mean, pretty much it'll happen eventually. Nike's easy to get. It's just one of those heroes you're going to always get. We're just about to hit level 29, and let's go see this campaign fight. So we were moving through this, and the biggest part here that was hard was the stage, this one, stage 310. All right. Now, do I really need to do this right now? I don't even know if we can do it. No, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't even know if we can do it, but I figure I'll show it and see if we can do this one a second time. Now that we've pushed through a little bit and gained a little more attack, maybe this will be reasonably not so difficult. So we have it on auto. Let's see what happens. Now, I think here, the main thing here is that we have our skills ready to go the second we get into the final fight, because if anyone dies here, it's over. Now, as you can see, Duke does pretty good damage there. We got to kill this one of these guys. Otherwise, my team is screwed. Say, boom, there we go. We've got our HP and defense going. So that's good. And now they're dead. See? So this team does work here. But yeah, it's a little bit rough. I'm not going to lie. These guys can kill you in one hit. And the whole point here is that we've got to kill that first one back there. If you are dead by the time before one of these is dead, maybe before one of these, well, yeah, before one of them dies, you're probably going to lose this fight. It's a very rough fight. The damage output is hard, and then immediately you get into the final fight. So you got to do this fight pretty quickly. So we're just going to take him out to get speed. We need some time saving there. So we took him out. Now we're going to light everyone on fire because we can't have healing going on. All right. He's going to hopefully kill everyone. And then we're going to use this. Boom. So now everybody's kind of on their way out. All right. So as you can see, it's slowly working. Now we're going to save the healing reduction for when he starts to go crazy healing, which I think he's about to do, right? He's right there. There we go. Now we're going to use it. There we go. He's going to try and heal, but he can't. And then we're going to smack him with this. Boom. He's dead. All right. So we have a minute left. We still haven't beat him. So remember, even at my power and the heroes we're using, we still can't beat this fight in the allotted time. So I'm not trying to right now. We'll come back to it eventually, but we're going to save this. We're going to light him on fire. Actually, he's about to hit the healing point again, so we probably should have saved it for this, but here we go. Let's get him down so he doesn't heal. There we go. Now he's not going to heal, and then we'll wait for our little hit, and there you go. He's dead. So yeah, it's a pain in the ass fight. It's gonna take some time, and yeah, you're gonna need a lot of attack power and damage to take that guy down. Remember, I still do not have Ares, so we are screwed on the whole 200 plus attack on the entire team. So that is not an option right now. We have to use Horus. I know it's upsetting, right? I have to use a freaking an absolute god instead of Ares, but there's a huge difference. I mean, granted, he does light him on fire, which is pretty helpful, but it's just not as good as having 100, whatever, 250 plus attack. All right. Unfortunately, that's where we're at. So now that was the hardest one to do. Now we're gonna go into the lava prison. Stage 4 was pretty easy. I think there was one area that was a little bit annoying. It was what the hell was that? It was the ogre guy. He was being a jerk. But yeah, this one is rough because they do hit pretty damn hard. And we're 367,000 power right now. So we're not even close to being at max. I mean, once we get everybody max leveled and get some awakenings, we should be able to push that 400 mark. But right now, we're just not at it right now. Let's see if we can actually, like I said, I think we die pretty quickly here. It's not even like close. Literally, these guys just start. These demon dudes do a ton of damage. Look at this. My tank is getting wrecked right now. So hopefully if we can get through this first, there we go. If we can get through this first wave without dying, I think we can do it. We need a shield. We're taking tons of damage. All right, we're healing back up. Kill that stupid guy. He's dead. So now we can heal up a little bit. We are going to probably need a shield for this second round. So we're going to use the shield so that we don't die. And that's going to take them down a little bit and at least hopefully get my orc to kind of kill them. All right, so this is moving. It's moving. That's all that matters, right? We're not going to waste any more skills. We want to try and save them. It'd be nice if orc went to the back row where he could kill these guys that are going to cause the problem. But there we go. They're dead. So now we're going to light everyone's ass on fire. And we have Duke against us right now, remember. So this is bad. Like, that's a bad thing. We don't want Duke because he's going to kill my whole team in one hit. So really, we need this shield. There we go. That'll kill those other guys. Now we have a shield, so at least when he does that, it shouldn't. Yeah, look at that. Even with a shield, freaking wiped out my team. We're going to use this to try and kill him quick. There we go. We got him. All right, so that's where we were stuck because of just the sheer damage output that these guys do. So this is where I think the purple gear is going to come in handy because we can pull up even those block damages. I'll take because we need to be able to survive those kinds of fights. Otherwise, we're not getting through it. So now we're into the robot. We're on stage 10. Let's get in here and see if we can get 10 summons. I don't think the robot is as bad as any of the other tanks because he doesn't regen. The worst he'll do is block damage. But now, once again, we've got these damn electrician guys who do defense down, and they hurt really bad. So we need to survive just enough. There we go. Get my orc swordman to the back row. All right, one's dead. Once one is dead, it doesn't mean we're safe. It just means we're at least on the way. And if she can get her shield up, see, that's enough to kind of keep us going. But we got to save our skills, see? So she's got to stay alive. We're getting close. Hopefully we can get a shield up from my healer. We're going to use this to try and kill the tank because we do not want this fight to go long. There we go. That's where Artemis comes in very handy, is for getting through a fight. Now we're going to light these guys on fire to hopefully do more damage quickly. We're going to try and save the shield for the final fight, even though we technically probably would have needed the shield more for this fight. But the fire is good for killing things, and that's all that matters. Now, no one in here is healing, so that's good. All right, Duke is going to hopefully take care of that back row. We're good there. And now we're going to use Artemis to take this dude down because we don't have time. We need to make sure we're staying alive. All right, we're going to use this to hopefully kill the back row, which we almost did. Look at that. That's how annoying is that? If there's a healer in here, this is the worst because they heal right back up. We're going to use the poison to take them back down. All right, we're good. Those stupid mages are dead. So now we don't have a damage issue. We have a time issue now. So we got to make sure we have as much damage as we can possibly get. We have this and we have the Artemis. So we're going to use the fire to light them up and then use the Artemis to do a ton of damage at one hit. And now we're going to hopefully save up for our Zeus, and maybe that should be enough. I think we're good. As long as nobody gets annihilated, I think we're fine here. Yeah, we should be good to go. I probably could honestly 3-star this one if I had the correct, if I used skills in the first few rounds. So I'm not too mad about this fight. There we go. We use Poseidon. Hopefully that's enough to kill him. And boom, we are done with Lava Prison with this team. So yeah, we're slowly getting there. Like this game is very slow. And I mean, I really still am stuck on the whole. I wanted to build my rare heroes, and I still want to do that. Like I'm not like in any huge rush. There's no extra content that we're worried about. Like we're gonna go into what chaos mode. Like it's just more campaign. So it's not like there's anything we're pushing to beat. And there's a few things in there that we haven't beaten in like what is that Hall of Gods and things like that. But those are going to be easy once we build our team up, so I'm not even worried about it. To be honest, I forget they're there half the time. So yeah, let's get out of here, leave that, and now we're going to be into Lonely Shore. We are going to hopefully unlock. We did 3-star a couple things. So that's good actually. I like that one. My expedition levels up. So we did 3-star the first two areas in hell mode. We're good there. We're moving into this. We're going to get more summons here. I doubt we're going to get this absolute god for a little while, but let's see the kind of rewards we're going to get. So we're going to get 30 shards, so that's good for epics from beating the first fight here. And it looks like more legendary gear, but none of it is plus, so it's like almost just there for extra stuff to upgrade your gears if you have a legendary piece at 13. And then we'll get some more summons here. Let's go do a summon real quick. Let's see. Oh, we got a package. What do we got? What did we win? Oh, we actually, I haven't beaten anything in a while, so there you go. That's why 50 gems. 50 freaking gems. I spent 400 gems on one purple hammer because I really wanted to get a 5-star piece of gear. I wanted to see how it worked, and it was actually kind of fun. All right, so if you're going to use your gear, I mean, if you're going to use your gems, you might as well use them, right? Does that make any sense? I don't freaking know. Either way, it's good enough. All right, so we're good there. Let's do a summon and let's see if we get anything good. What are we at? He's the one that we kind of want actually because he's interesting. He's like actually he's the only legendary we don't have, I think, actually, now that I think about it. Let's go. 2, 4, 6, 8. Let's get some crap. That's not even the song. Oh wow, that is a lot of red. I guess we have a high chance of getting something good. I'm hoping for at least a purple something. Let's see. What do we got? A bunch of garbage. Look at that. This is how the game works. You get 100. You have to do like 100 summons to get anything good. But we're gonna leave here. We did do some fusion stuff, and I don't know if we got anything good. Oh yeah, we got freaking stupid Monkey King. That's what we got. No, we don't want gods. We want heroes. So I've been going in here randomly and trying to get. I'll basically waste these down to 50 at this point. That's kind of where we're at. 1, 2, 3, 50. 1, 2, and then we'll use one more just because we're there. And this is what I do. I get them down to 50, and I'll use this every day. I already did it today, so that's why I'm kind of low on heroes and stuff. But we'll do these two. 59's fine. Him, he's good. Whatever. I'm just doing it to get some extra stuff. I don't really care about these. We'll just use these. We're going ahead of things right now. We're going down to 40s, but whatever. All right. So, and the good news is I have a bunch of heroes that are already 6-star, I mean 5-star in the rare category. So I don't need her pieces. I don't need his pieces, and I don't need his pieces, and I don't need her pieces. So her pieces. That's her pieces. All right. I'm done. That's a dumb joke. All right. Fuse. Let's see what we get. Anything good? We got. Oh, actually, I'm not. I ain't mad at that. All right. So yeah, we see we got 10 of the Monkey King boy here, and we might start. We'll start collecting our heroes up again. I go back and forth between when I actually want to level up heroes and upgrade their stars, and when I want to just get more legendary stuff. It's back and forth. It would be nice if I could get at least one pull, honestly, of my healer and my tank, because that's a big increase. Just those, I get 2 stars just from doing that, from one pull for them. So the 10 pieces. So that's what we're really going to try and focus on. So I do want to kind of upgrade some heroes. But look, I've got all these heroes already almost done. I mean, well, I mean, they are done technically, but these guys are all good and ready to go. So now I can just kind of focus. These have been cooking. So they're at level 24. They're going to go to level 40. These are the who we got here. We got Orc Warrior still, Skeleton Commander, and Black Wolf, and Power Fist. So they're cooking to level 40, and then we'll move on into other heroes. And then these guys we're slowly just kind of throwing stuff into. I got sidetracked though because of her, and I've been throwing my potions into her because I want to get her to 6-star. I'm in a 60 as quick as possible. So there we go, level 24. So we're just going to keep throwing potions into her as we go, and I'll save. I mean, I'm going to level up my heroes anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So we're going to keep moving on her. She's the next one on our list to hopefully get, but she's going to require a lot to ascend. I mean, look at this. We need 5 copies of this. So we're going to need some of these little shards, whatever these are called, little shard things. And we are going to have to do that. It's going to be rough. I'm probably gonna have to save up my purples for a little bit just to get her up to 3-star. Now imagine trying to get her up to 5-star. I mean, I'm assuming it's gonna have to be all legendary shards, which is gonna be ridiculous. But she's also really strong. I mean, let's look at her. She's level 20. 4, all right? She's level 18. There's literally a 10,000 power difference right now. Granted, she has gear. Here, let's just unequip everything. Let's do an unequip just to have the correct. So yeah, 22,000, 23,000 almost at level 24 versus her 14. So maybe she'll get to 15 if I leveled her to the same level. So we're talking a pretty big, a reasonable difference in just sheer damage. Let's go look at the stats though. So stats on her. So she's got 4,500 attack without any gear on. She's got 2,900. You see what I mean? It's really almost ridiculous the power creeps on each level of heroes in this game. So yeah, it's eventually going to be the thing where everybody's going to have the same 5 heroes, and that's going to be the meta. Like I'm sure it's the meta now. Like literally everybody just has all 5 of the mythical heroes, and they just use those heroes, and that's just kind of what it is. And I don't think that's a good way to run the game. I think if they make it so that legendaries can be upgraded to mythic, I think that might be a good option for the game because that way you can at least increase the power of the legendaries and it won't be so stale. Right now, there's literally just 5 heroes in the max area that everybody who's pay to win probably just uses. I mean, that's it. It's just one from each thing and they just kill everybody. So, but everyone's going to have the same team and the same gear, basically. That's just kind of how it's going to end up. And I know it's funny because we just talked about this on my on one of my videos. I actually put it on the comments with somebody who was talking about it. But yeah, it's actually kind of cool. I mean, she's a cool hero. I'm excited. I mean, I'm glad I have her. And we haven't started working on Hercules yet. He's the other mythic that we have. Say so. He'll be the next one I'll start working on throwing potions into eventually, but I'm not like super into him yet. I really like her better, like because she's a damage dealer. So if anyone's gonna come into my team to take over for Swordsman, it would be her. That's the only one I'm gonna choose for another damage dealer at this point. Duke is way too good for the back row. Like I'm talking insanely good. We just got to make sure he stays alive. So right now he's almost at 20,000 power. He's not quite where Fork is, but he's getting there. If I can get another copy of him, we can get him to 4-star. I think he's gonna break that 20,000 mark, and he's gonna start doing a lot of really good damage. I think. I mean, he's basically the reason we wipe out waves. He is that good, and I highly recommend if you have him, you build him in your team. Definitely going to be a good option. And then obviously healer and tanker. Yeah, I mean they're the only ones that really are good anyway. Paladin and Divine Priest are basically the best ones as far as not mythic tier or anything like that. So yeah, either way, we're doing really good, and I know we're moving forward. We haven't been messing with the tower too much. I know we have, like, I honestly don't even go in here that much anymore. We're still on stage 204. I haven't really been messing with these either. Like Beast, I think this is the one that was a problem, I think, right? Beast, floor 30. Let's go in here. What do we have? So we have all these guys, and we have our mythical hero. Let's see if bringing him in helps. Let's just see if he. I mean, he's going to not have any gear on, but why not, right? Or what we could do is we have 2 tanks. What we could do is bring in. So yeah, I think we should bring in more damage. That's what we need. She's going to be good, I think. We've got a healer. She kind of sucks right now because I don't have any gear on her. Maybe we can bring her. Maybe we can bring him in. Let's see if that helps. I don't know. Let's see. I'm not super sold on this yet. I remember last time we did this, we just died. But these guys are at least strong enough. But I don't think we have the damage output. We're gonna have to put Poseidon on one of these tanks. Yeah, that was the problem. We had to fight the ogre, and he's too strong right now. So yeah, we just need a damage dealer. Retreat. I'm not like I said. I'm not super worried about this. It's not important to me right now. If we beat a tower, we beat a tower. So be it. So right now, really, what we need is we need a tank. Sorry, we need a damage dealer for Beast. That's the first thing. Next thing we need a tank. I think it is. I think we need a tank for Demon. Yeah, we need a tank for Demon and a tank for Undead. So these two, we definitely need tanks. Beast, we need damage dealers. Orcs were pretty good. I don't think we need to worry about that. I'm pretty sure we could probably blow through this. Honestly, I forgot it was even here. So what happens if I put her there? What changed? Let me put her back in here. All right, so what do we get? Yeah, we got attack power. That's what it was. I was wondering what we got for having her on the team because really we just use him. He just kills everybody, and then he's the background. So yeah, that's all we do there. All right. I mean, like I said, we're moving along. I only have a few spots left over in what is that in the thing? What is that challenge? Maze, we still have 2 levels, I think, to finish. Hall of Gods, I have a few levels to go through. Cloudscape is whatever. We kind of went through that. Arena, we are in Emerald 1 now because I'm finally starting to, win battles again. So we are moving up. so we hopefully can get to diamond pretty soon. Maybe maybe a little bit. And then also, what was the thing I was gonna say we were doing good in? I don't even remember. I forgot the challenges. Oh yeah, we already went over that. It's fine. Not interesting. But either way, I think this is a pretty solid team to get us through some things. Really, at this point, it's just focusing on gear and leveling. And like I said, all I do is I start the day off with I do my daily stuff. I grab whatever I can from here to get pieces, and then I go into campaign and I run auto and I see how far I can get. And I waste all my auto battles in campaign to level them up. And then from that point, whatever energy I have left, I go in and use that on like the maze, on whatever I'm doing that day. Cash, money, whatever it is I want to use to get that. Usually I've been doing like an auto when I have a lot of energy for money, and then I'll go back later in the day and just farm up like, the rocks and the pieces from the Hall of Gods to get accessories, things like that. But yeah, so far it's pretty cool. Oh, and I forgot what it was. It's in my clan chat here. I actually did see it on the video as well. So yeah, here it is. If you are interested, what is it, Osaka Gaming? You can thank him for this code because I believe he just got put into the program for the what are they the affiliate program, whatever they call it for this. Ambassador, there you go, ambassador program. And this is his code. It's for 10 summons. It's playing '05 with Matt. So yeah, you can give him some love and check him out. And you can thank him for that code. So yeah, you'll be very excited. I'm glad. See, that's your reward for staying to the end of the video. You got to see you get 10 free summons because of Matt. And if you want, you can check out his video. So there you go. Fun stuff. All right. And that's it for today. If you need any help, well, ask. Leave a comment. It's always fun. Like I said, I'm a slow player. I like to chill. I like to kind of level heroes. I'm in zero rush to beat things. I'm just kind of going through whatever I can. And if I win, I win. If I don't, it's not the end of the world. I've gotten a much better disposition on this game now that I'm like slowly getting a good team and where I'm having a little more fun with it because it's not as frustrating because I'm not totally focused on things that are annoying and I'm just kind of hanging out and leveling the heroes. So that's where we're at right now. And yeah, as always, like, share, subscribe. It is good for the channel. We do the live stream every single week. And I hope you guys are enjoying all the videos. And if there's any games you want to talk about, feel free to let me know. All right, that's it for today. This is God's Raid Progression Fun Time. This is Mobile Gamer Nerd. And you guys take care.